See, I'm impatient. I'm going to zoom it. I'm going to zoom right past it. Simple toe pops. Keep knees straight, the best that you can. Now what you can do, and Mike's doing a little bit there, he gets tired, he starts seahorsing, where he's bringing his chest forward to get momentum going forward.
How far? What distance?
I go a long way. I go 30, 40 meters. Really long way. So that's a bar on his back. It's a crowbar. Crowbars are a lot cheaper than bars that you buy at MF and all those other places. So I have a lot of crowbars of different sizes. And that's the mulch my son was supposed to pick up and didn't do it. Week 3, we're going to pop up on the mats. So the mats aren't very high. A couple inches, an inch or two. And so again, you're challenging the body to tense up faster than it's normally used to. That way your ankle is stiffer when it hits the ground. The stiffer your ankle on contact, the more spring you're going to get, the less power that you lose. So now we're going to single. And so now we're going to get a ticking thing going. So that foot is barely touching the ground to take some of the weight off when you hit the ground.
You're uncoordinated kids have a hard time.
That's why we do it for a whole week. Now we're going to alternate. Again, we're constantly challenging, changing things up, and now it's going to be more of a running gait. Again, variations could be height, distance, horizontal speed. You can even toe for overspeed, which is probably the best thing that I do. I get a rubber band and I pull you. Because if you're training co-contractions, it's a question of time and pressure, and if I shorten the time you have to hit the ground, you're going to tense up even more. So I string together a bunch of those jump stretch rubber bands, and I pull you along. There's one for height. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Now we're going to go to one leg. So if I put a little bit of pad or some kind of box there, I don't put any pressure on that foot at all. So I'm gradually increasing the amount of pressure on that foot. Oh, that's the guy that plays for the Eskimos. Now I'm going to challenge you a little bit. Now I'm going to make a little bit more. Make your foot do more. I'm going to increase the height that you hit the ground with. Short one, tall one. The short one teaches your body to load up more, to get more spring, and then explode up. I'm not going to take much of a jump over that first one because I want to move from a position where I have no slack in my system, which is your body's lined up ready to go. And now there's all kinds of variations with the hurdles. So there's a box over the hurdle, and he's got to tense up really quick to get off. See how much spring he gets off of that and how much higher he gets? Even though the box is only 6 inches, it's considerably more because his body is lined up and more rigid, and he's using the force more effectively. So if the goal is to overload the system, we're doing that there. All by putting a little box in between. That one scared me a little because it's a really narrow one. More variations on the hurdle pop. Again, I'm changing what the system does every week and making it different. Here's all of them in a row. If I could slow it down, I could show you how well his ankles work when he goes over all these hurdles. Again, time and pressure thing. We've changed the time of the exercise and forced him to go faster, and you cause more stiffness in the ankle. That's why it seems like he's bouncing off of those, going over the big hurdle. So if you want to throw in ankle rocker, you can find a hill. Parking ramps are the perfect height for any kind of hill work. So, in a perfect scenario, especially in acceleration, if we pop up a hill, the ankle has to be stiff, and then to go forward, there has to be a moment of rocker to bring you forward. So I live in Burridge, and they have that downtown Burridge, and they have this parking deck. We go over there. I think I got in the video where a car comes. But now I'm challenging not only stiffness, but challenging the ankle rocker. And if you want to add ankle rocker to those drills,